I told you, man. Well, I got a couple questions, maybe some big ass questions.
Wow. What do I bring to a plethora of communities? I think I bring a perspective that attended a couple different schools that I haven't recognized a lot of other students that went to those schools. Should put it that way. So, for instance, starting out as studying like b-boying and popping originally, and how just the timeline of music, of really Black American music, how the dances followed that timeline. And just starting there and working my way up, with my own journey through dance, and how I started, learning more about DJing and more about this journey from the 70s on to, where we were in the early 2000s, and how the dances followed that. I haven't really seen a lot of other people take that same journey and attend those same schools, but and I guess I bring that perspective and that understanding of those connections on these types of dances originated with this style of music, and when the 808 came in, for example, dances followed the electronic movement just so closely, and you could see that the dances change when the robot changes, when the understanding of movement totally changes along with technology in the timeline of electronic music. But yeah, I don't know.
That's dope. Yeah, that's good. It's good.
In between all that word vomit, there's something in there, Yeah.
Like you can also think about like shit from way back, like this is what I'm talking about. Maybe that's the mind frame. It's like the physical party, not this like digital world party.
Physical party. Blazers first. I have to pick my sneakers first.
Wait. Break down the Blazers, because you got on a pair of Blazers right now.
Yes. We Tom Jordans today. It just, you start with your feet and you work your way up. You pick out your look. Depending on who else is playing that night, I might wear something a little bit more flamboyant. Sometimes I'll wear something a little more reserved. Just depending on what it might be the atmosphere for the night. Is it a dance party where like I'm going to be ciphering? Is it a cipher party? Is it a leather party where it's just going to be like two steps and like leather straps and whatever else? For that, I might wear something super flamboyant just because I know everyone else is going to be wearing like a harness and just tough leather gear. I'm going to show up in a tutu and some flowers somewhere and whatever else. And maybe some leather somewhere just so, not to be a total outcast. That's so fun. What's the point of that? But yeah, I'll try to see what's going on and just try to see if I can fit a different pocket. That's all. I want to present a different pocket than what other pockets have been presented. So if it's a predominantly techno night, I might come in with something that's a little more percussive, and more like acoustically percussive, just to kind of offset it, relate it, but just to give you a different pocket on what's already been played.
You just talked like a minute or more, mostly about outfit. You didn't even talk about the music, I'm bugging out right now because when you're going into a party as a customer, you're thinking music, like not the full space. Sometimes we think full space, right? Like you go to a club because of how it feels and the people and da.
Yeah.
But to think like, okay, I'm preparing for the night through your fashion.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, you have to. Well, you don't have to, but it helps. It helps the mood of the party. It helps, you know, everyone have fun. If everyone's wearing something fun, everyone's gonna have fun.
So so you talked about the pocket. What do you mean by that? Like,
I use pocket, and when I say pocket, I mean a lot of different things. But usually, it's kind of where you find where the mood might sit, or if you're talking about music, where if it's just like literally the pocket, and if it's a go-go pocket where it's just sitting in a toting that groove, that go-go groove. With house music, it can be the same thing. If it's just the beats, if it's just like a dub version of something, there's a pocket there. But anytime, so when I say I'm trying to fulfill a different pocket, I mean that both fashion and I mean that musically as well. So when I'm preparing, like fashion-wise, I'm also thinking sonically, what am I going to do that might fill a different pocket than whatever, you know, the theme of, or whoever else might be booked. And I'm gonna try and like just hit a different groove, get a different track, hit a different train track than everyone else.
So are you taking time to like study the DJs? Like if you didn't know who they were, do you go and check out their mix to know what they might be playing? And
if it's, yes, but not in the sense of competition. More so I'm just kind of like excited to hear like what else someone else is going to be playing. Cause that's the best part. Like the audience should not be hearing the same shit from everybody. We should not be hearing the same tracks, the same mix styles, the same DJ styles. Your audience should be getting a plethora of everything. They should be getting a show. So I want to hear what else they're playing so that I can try to fill a different part of the show if I can.